Some of our clients use Snowflake as their main cloud data warehouse. They integrate data from multiple sources in Snowflake. A question we sometimes get asked is how to get raw event-level data from GA4 into Snowflake. The Snowflake connector for Google Analytics raw data, also called GARD, is a tool that enables the automatic ingestion of event-level GA4 data into Snowflake. GARD is not a direct connection between GA4 and Snowflake. Instead, it connects your GA4 BigQuery export data to Snowflake. In other words, you have to first set up your GA4 to BigQuery export to get event-level GA4 data. And then you can connect BigQuery to Snowflake using GARD. There are two main benefits of GARD. First, it gives you automatic data ingestion. GARD automatically ingests event-level GA4 data into your Snowflake account on schedule. And second, GARD is a no-code solution. As a result, it's very simple and quick to set up compared to a custom solution. If you're new to GARD, it typically takes only about a couple of hours to set up, including reading documentation and configuring authentication. If you're familiar with GARD and have all the necessary permissions, the setup should only take a few minutes. Let's jump into the fun stuff. Let's see GARD in action. I assume that you already have linked your GA4 to BigQuery, and this is your GA4 BigQuery link. And this is your GA4 data in BigQuery. On the GCP side, you need to take care of authentication. We need to make sure that the GARD app has permission to read data from BigQuery. GARD supports a couple of ways of authentication, including OAuth and service account. Let me walk you through the service account authentication. You would go to GCP service accounts. This is where you'd need to create a new service account by filling out this form. And once you have your service account, you go inside of it, click on keys, and create a new key, which will be a JSON key that you would need to save. And now on to the really fun stuff. Let's go ahead and configure the GARD connector. We go to Data Products, Apps, Browse all apps. We will look for Google Analytics connectors. There will be a couple. The one we need is for raw data. We click Get. We can just use the default options, or we can expand the options and make any required changes. After that, we click Get again and wait for it to install. Once it's installed, we can go ahead and configure the connector. First, we go through the prerequisites list, make sure they're all completed. It says here that we need to configure the OAuth consent screen. We don't have to do it if you use the service account authentication. Step number 2, configure, has some options for warehouse, database, and schema. I usually select defaults here. In step number 3, authentication, we would upload the JSON secret file from GCP that we generated before. As our last configuration step, we will define data sync by selecting the GA4 property that we want to export from BigQuery into Snowflake. Our work has paid off. We have a connector running. We can change its schedule. We can also navigate to the database and the table and view. We can view the metadata, the column list. We can also view and query the actual data. Please check out our blog post about the GARD connector. And if you have any questions about integrating your GA4, BigQuery, and Snowflake, please contact us and we'll be happy to help you. Thank you.